DIHA. Hi guys, it's Shanae and welcome back to my channel. So sorry if I look and sound a little bit worse for wear, but I am sick and I don't know how obvious it is on the audio, but I'm assuming it's gonna be a little bit obvious. Anyway, this is unfortunately not a reaction that can wait. It's episode 2 of KinnPorsche and I'm dying to know what happens next. So yeah, we're gonna get almost straight into it, but I just want to say thank you for the amazing reaction on the first one. I was quite surprised, I have to say. So anyway, before we do get into it, I just want to say a quick and massive thank you to all my amazing patrons and channel members, and if you're interested in joining either of those for early access and uncut reactions, the links for it will be in the description below, along with my social media and my PO box. And if you want to subscribe, that's always greatly appreciated. But now without further ado, let's get into today's video.
บริการทุกคนจะต้องฝึกซ้อมตามตารางอย่างเคร่งครัดและผ่านบททดสอบตามมาตรฐานของที่นี่ทุกเดือน
Okay, I'm kind of glad that he's not getting special treatment just because.
กฎข้อที่ 1 บริการทุกคนต้องอยู่ประจำที่นี่จะออกไปได้ก็ต่อเมื่อ
Oh my soul, okay. That elevator is so extra, it's beautiful. This man looks so beautiful. Oh, great. A room full of intimidating people.
กฎข้อที่ 2 ห้ามใช้อุปกรณ์สื่อสารส่วนตัวทุกชนิดถ้ามึงมีธุระด่วนจริงๆให้ใช้โทรศัพท์กลางครั้งละไม่เกิน10 นาทีทุกอย่างที่คุยจะถูกบันทึกไว้
That's great, but like, it makes sense. That's like, it's kind of terrifying to realize how in their control you suddenly are. That expression.
เงินบ้านพักบริการสุดไว้
Both.
มึงเขาให้กูเป็นลูกพี่มึงแล้วก็ลูกพี่มึงด้วย
Oh no, this is not gonna go well. Like, Porsche really shouldn't be making enemies right now.
นี่ไม่ใช่ทางถนนมึงอย่าเอาสันดานเดิมมาใช้
You have to admit though, it's kind of impressive that he could still take him down with his arm out of commission.
บริการทุกคนต้องอยู่กันอย่างสงบถ้าคิดจะทำงานที่นี่จำกฎทุกข้อให้ขึ้นใจ
Yeah, the thing is, like, I love Porsche's personality, so I totally get this, but at the same time he did sign up for this, so it's not like they're holding him against his will, which means that he needs to follow their rules even if he doesn't like it.
สุดแกมากับฉัน
How this guy is not to be messed with at all.
นี่คือห้องตัดยูนิฟอร์มของบริการทั้งหมดแล้วถ้านายโชคดีไม่โดนยิงตายที่นี่ก็จะมีหมอกับพยาบาลให้บริการตลอดเวลาแต่ถ้าตายอ่ะก็ตัวใครตัวมันนะ
That's comforting. But, you know, it's a reality check, I suppose. Wow, this is like a really nice apartment. Okay. Is that necessary? Porsche's just like, okay, so this is my roommate. Great.
เชี่ยลืมวันนี้มีคนใหม่นี่หว่า
I don't think I have seen Porsche this uncomfortable. I feel like it's quite a feat to make Porsche uncomfortable because I think he's usually too shameless for it.
กูชื่อพีทได้ยินมาว่ามึงเป็นหัวหน้าบริการให้คุณคินเอง แล้วมึง
Him like contemplating if he's really happy with that title.
กูดูแลคุณหนูแทนคุณพี่ชายคุณคิน
Oh.
แม่งเป็นคนเล็กเหรอเรื่องแม่งคนโตเห็นแม่งแอคซะไอ้สัส
บ้านเนี่ยเขามีลูกชาย3 คน
He does kind of give that vibe. You would swear he is.
มีคุณหนูแทนคุณคินแล้วก็คุณพิมแล้วคุณหนูแทนคุณของมึงอ่ะต้องติดของกูปะวะเหมือนดีจังวะเพราะหน้าตัวเยอะ คุณคินของมึงอ่ะ
Oh my soul, okay. Oh my soul, it's so weird seeing him in that kind of outfit. He actually looks more like a traditional bartender now than he did when he was actually bartending.
เขาให้มาเอาของให้คุณคินนะครับ
รออยู่ที่สนามยิงปืน
ผมเป็นบริการนะครับให้ผมไปตามคนมาช่วยยกไหม
เพิ่งมาใหม่เลยสิ เดี๋ยวก็ชิน
Get used to also being his assistant? What are you gonna put on? What are you gonna put on his food? Is it a wasabi or? They're gonna think you're trying to poison him. With your luck, he's gonna offer that one to you.
ใครวะเด็กใหม่มึงเหรอทรงมึงเลยนะ
Wait, what?
เด็กใหม่มึงเหรอทรงมึงเลยนะ
Okay.
ป้ากูฝากมาชื่อพอร์ชมึงใช้มันได้ตามสบาย
Oh, great. That does not sound good
ฝากป้ามึง
in any way, shape, or form.
ให้กูหายปะ
Of course, he's gonna be the kind of person who's worse with his friends than without them.
เขาเคลียร์ให้เงียบๆคลิปสบายพวกมึงนี่แม่งนี่อะไรนะ
Ah! Fourth unspoken rule of bodyguards: you're supposed to kind of be invisible and not be making smart comments about your employer. This is. He's gonna get into so much trouble in this entire episode, isn't he? That's just gonna be what the episode's about.
มึงพูดอะไรฮะบอกอากาศดีเนาะ
As if they would actually buy that.
ถูกแล้วส่วนแก้วนี้ของคุณคินครับคุณป้าบอกว่าแก้วนี้ต้องให้คุณคินเลยนะครับ
You don't think that's a bit suspicious, no?
กูยังไม่หิว ยกให้มึงเลย
ไม่เป็นไรครับผมอิ่มแล้วเพิ่ง
Yeah, no, go for it.
มึงจะกินไม่กิน
You better drink very convincingly as if nothing is fine. Everything is fine. He's not very good at this, is he? You think that was convincing? No.
สดชื่น
Don't say that, then he's gonna be like, okay, great, then you can have the rest, it's fine.
ชื่นใจ
สดชื่นก็ให้หมดอยู่วะ
I'm not even feeling bad for Porsche at this moment because he kind of had it coming, but like really, Kin is just as bad as him.
ยกให้หมดเลย
Or you're gonna down it in one go. Okay. I mean, at least he dishes out, but he can also take it. You do not look that attractive doing that.
แม่นจังเลยนะครับที่รักธรรมดา
Oh, okay.
ว่าเป้ากระดาษแม่งไม่มันเลยว่ะ เฮ้ย มึงเอาแอปเปิ้ลไปวางนู้นดิ
I'm not liking where this is going. I feel like he's gonna try and put Porsche in his place for the stunt that he pulled earlier with the drink, but I think he's gonna take it too far.
ไง ให้กูวางไหนวะ
บนหัวมึง
เฮ้ยมุกนี้ดีว่ะ
กูพูดจริง รออะไร หรือมึงไม่กล้า
That should not be epic. It is epic though, it really is. Damn. But I still hate the fact that he exerted his power over him in that way. But Porsche is so badass as well.
ไปชงกาแฟเราไปให้กูที่ห้องนั่งเล่น
Somehow I knew he was gonna collapse. But in true Porsche fashion, he waits until there's no one there to see it. I really kind of hope that's not a metaphor for how he is with handling his emotions as well. You did well. You did really well. I would be shaking. I'm sorry, but he's such a contradictory character, because on the one hand he's like tough as steel, and then you see him like when he lets his guard down and then he just turns into like jelly in like the best way possible. Yeah, put that out. Please don't use alcohol.
โอ้ยโอ้ยใครเอาโวดก้ามาใส่ขวดนี่วะ
This man is just having the worst luck today. In his fancy clothing.
เราห้องน้ำ
No, 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 Porsche, no. He's gonna do it in the fountain, isn't he? And there's gonna be cameras. Because of course there's cameras in this kind of a place. Oh my son. Oh, where there's fish, the poor fish.
นี่คือแผนผังตระกูลหลักกับธุรกิจที่ดูแลทั้งหมด นายมีเวลา 30 นาทีจำให้ได้
30 minutes. You just really have to be an all-rounder if you want to be a bodyguard. You have to be fit, you have to be good at fighting, you have to be resourceful, you have to be smart. Oh my soul, he's not even trying. Isn't he leaning too far forward? That is still such a gorgeous elevator. Is that your dude? Yeah.
ใครฆ่าลิซาเบธกับเซบาสเตียน ใครวะปะครับสุดรักสุดมองของมันหนุ่มใครฆ่าลิซาเบธกับเซบาสเตียน
The fish that... No, 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 no. Of course, Porsche can just have a relatively basic start to all of this. So funny how completely different Kinn and this guy whose name I will eventually learn, but the older brother, they're completely different. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be finding this as funny as one. They're still somewhat alive. Like, they're still somewhat alive. Put them back in the water, like in safe water. Of course he's gonna make enemies the first day of his arrival? What did you expect, Porsche? This is a very fancy compound. Of course they're gonna have cameras.
คนครับจับตัวมันไว้ กูจะให้มันชดใช้อย่างสะสม เอาตัวมันมาคุณหนูครับคุณหนูอะไรอ่ะ วันนี้ประกวดมิสยูนิเวิร์สครับ
I love that. I'm assuming they're also part of his personal guard unit. And I love that they know him so well. They probably saved Porsche more than he realizes. Oh my soul. He's looking really fine.
ผลการทดสอบทักษะร่างกาย การใช้อาวุธ มันต่ำกว่าเกณฑ์ทุกด้าน
คนบางคนมันก็เป็นได้แค่กุยข้างถนน
But he needs an incentive to take this seriously because clearly the incentive that he currently has isn't enough. I'm wondering if there is anything that would motivate him more. I'm not gonna ask why he just happens to have a mermaid tail lying around. Because if I had the money, probably I would also just have one lying around. But anyway.
เฮ้ยพอดว่าชุดเนี้ยเขาเหมาะกับมึงดีนะเว้ย
Oh, this man is gonna quit. Like, if this goes on, I think he's just gonna quit.
หางมึงสวยดีนี่หว่าพอด
He's gonna pull you in.
ใจนะเว้ยใครช่วยมึง เย็นนี้มึงต้องไปออกงานกับกูแค่กลัวมึงป่วยตายซะก่อน
I mean, I kind of appreciate the fact that Porsche thanked him for that because I didn't feel like he actually really needed to. They did help him out, but they were still not very nice about it. So it kind of shows a lot of strength in Porsche's character to still thank him for that and acknowledge it.
แต่ว่าคุณคินนี่แปลกน้อยสุดละเพราะงี้คุณกรณ์จะให้คุณคินรับช่วงต่อ
That's very interesting. I feel like Porsche just gets more attractive with every scene.
วันนี้รับอาวุธอะไรดีคะ
สวัสดีครับ
This feels very weird. Don't be pretentious about it.
อย่างมึงอะมือใหม่
Yeah, the
ก็
Glock.
พอขอก๊อกหนึ่งกระบอกครับ
รับกระสุนและกระบอกเก็บเสียงด้วยไหมคะ
Probably, yeah. I mean, the silencer is probably not that necessary because you're not necessarily going to try and be undetected about shooting someone. But the bullets would be helpful.
ยังไงหนังเจมส์บอนด์ด้วยว่าแล้วเดี๋ยวก็ต้องมีพวกเนิร์ดอะเดินเข้ามาแจกปืนเนี่ยปืนของมึงใครเนิร์ด
You really have bad luck, Porsche.
สวัสดีค่ะคุณคิน พีทกับเด็กใหม่อยู่ข้างในค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับคุณเอริกา
He's looking fine.
เดี๋ยว
What now? Yeah, you're not gonna... I hope you didn't think you were going to a party dressed like that.
วันนี้เป็นงานเลี้ยงเปิดตัวสินค้าจัดในโรงแรม5 ดาวตอนที่กูแต่งมายังดูไม่ดีเหรอวะกูว่าที่กูแต่งนี่ดีสุดในชีวิตกูนะ
I can believe that. I think he generally prefers things a bit more dressed down, but... They look good together. Oh my soul, this framing. Yeah, I know there's definite attraction there already, despite their personalities clearly clashing quite a lot. But it's interesting, I feel like there's definite attraction from Ken, but I'm wondering about Porsche. I feel like he isn't quite there yet. Yeah, that works. I'm living for this framing because it's the same kind of framing that you usually use when the girl that the guy really likes enters the room or vice versa. So we really do know where Ken's head is at. You don't even have heels as an excuse. That is disappointing.
เฝ้าหน้าประตูเดี๋ยวกูดูกินเองฮะ
As if he would. Oh, damn, I forgot about that. I don't know if your confidence is a bit much right now, Porsche. I'm a bit scared that he's not gonna have the judgment needed to keep Kin safe right now. No, you're on the job. You're not supposed to drink. This elevator music, like, really emphasizing how bored Porsche is right now. Porsche. I'm kind of losing faith in him a little. Like, come on, this is serious.
ขอแก้วหนึ่งนี่น้องได้ครับได้ครับนายผมอยากได้
My boss will want one, but I will drink it right here next to you where you can see that I am lying to you. Or is he like saying, no, I'll test out to see if it's nice one before I take one to my boss.
และที่สำคัญอยากให้ทุกคนได้ลองนะครับ
ขอแก้วได้ปะได้ครับ
Oh my soul, he's seriously like getting drunk on the job. Like, I'm actually a bit angry at him right now. What the hell is he thinking? I feel like he needs a wake-up call.
อุ๊ย ขอโทษค่ะ นึกว่าห้องน้ำผู้หญิง
That I don't believe for a second you're way too coy about it. It's a beautiful dress, like, damn it.
ขอโทษที คุณไม่ใช่สเปคผม
คุณก็ไม่ใช่สเปคฉันเหมือนกัน
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
ไอพอดคุณคินล่ะนั่นไงนี่เนาะ
No? He's like literally drunk. He's not even a bit tipsy.
Oh come on man we gotta go find him ไอพอดกูไปทางเนี้ยมึงไปเช็คฝั่งนั้น
Go maybe check on the bathroom. That seems like a logical place to look. Come on, Porsche. Okay. Oh great, just casually puking in the middle of a fight. I would fire him on the spot. Sorry to say, like, if Kin gives him another chance, he's a saint.
ให้พวกหลังมันจะหยกปะใครๆก็อยากให้กูตายเท่านั้นแหละไม่เว้นแม้แต่มึงอะ
I can understand him feeling that way.
บริการใหม่หอยคินอะเป็นยังไงบ้าง
ก็หล่อดี
I didn't think that's quite what the guy was wondering about.
Tell me something that I don't know
ที่เล่นไปหน่อย แต่ฝีมือใช้ได้
Damn it, and here, like, I actually thought for a moment that the fact that he was drunk would help, like, would maybe benefit them in the long term, where it's like, oh, they're underestimating him because clearly, you know, he's a wreck. At least from their perspective.
มึงคิดว่าทำงานอยู่ร้านเหล้าวะพวกมึงบอกไปก่อน
Oh my soul, like the lights that they use in this show so far just make everything look so beautiful.
รู้ใช่ไหมมึงทำให้คนอื่นมองกูเป็นตัวตลก
Yeah, this is a bit
too
far. Oof. That was probably not the best idea. Did he just fall asleep?
เสร็จแล้ว
Yeah, no, composure. Of course.
วันนี้ตระกูลรองจะมาประชุมที่นี่ อ๋อตระกูลรอง
I wonder if that isn't the mysterious person that we just saw.
เขายิ้มให้ใครวะจะรู้มึงไหมเนี่ยมึงหล่อเนี่ยเขายิ้มให้มึงอะธรรมดาอะ
The like from serious to playful moment there. Next he's gonna freaking start a fire in the garden. Like with his luck, nothing is impossible.
มึงทำอะไรอะ
Trying to skip him. Why are you being confrontational towards a person that clearly, probably their parents have like a lot of power and they're like supposed to be above you in the hierarchy of social status and all that nonsense?
มึงไม่บ้านแน่ๆมึงไม่ได้
Why would you assume that? Why wouldn't you assume he's one of the fancy people who just arrived's kid? That would make much more sense.
สมนายเด็กพี่อะ
Oh
มามึงขึ้นมาดิมึงมองอะไร
my soul! Please take this a bit more seriously, Porsche. Also, he actually injured that kid. Which, even if it was the maid's kid, was it really necessary to escalate it that far? I'm like really questioning a lot of Porsche's judgment calls in this episode so far. I'm really hoping that in maybe episode 3 I can regain some trust in him, because he seemed very capable in episode 1, if a little bit careless in certain situations, but this feels like an entirely different level.
จริงๆแล้วการดำเนินการไอ้นี่มันทำเกาไอ้เหี้ยนี่มันทำเกาหัวแตกละโอ้โหที่พูดมานี่คือหนังคนละม้วนเลยนะ
The fact that Porsche is still not clocking on to that this is a serious situation and he shouldn't be so callous about it.
ทำไมเดี๋ยวนี้มาตรฐานของการคัดคนของตระกูลหลังมันเปลี่ยนไปอะตั้งแต่
Oh my soul, he looked so powerful in that shot.
คือผมไม่ได้ตั้งใจครับ ตอนแรกผมนึกว่าน้องเขาคือลูกแม่บ้าน
Porsche is really making the most dumb decisions this episode and it's so frustrating.
เป็นความผิดผมเองที่ดูแลลูกน้องไม่
I really hope Porsche appreciates how much Ken is sticking his neck out for him right now. Why are you looking so smug about it? That was probably like the quickest way to calm down both of them, because I just don't think anything less than that would have done. And I think this might actually be a more harmful way. Like the amount of time it took him to pass out from that seemed quicker than usual. I feel like maybe I'm probably just overanalyzing it, but maybe he hits a nerve that on purpose to make him pass out quicker.
ผมว่าเรามาคุยงานกันต่อดีไหมครับ
That was so calculated.
เปิดนาที
คิดไอ้สัตว์
What? Why are you angry? Like, really?
คุณคินเขาเพิ่งช่วยชีวิตมึงไว้
Yeah.
ช่วยหาอะไร ก็ถ้า
No, in the first episode, I mentioned that I don't feel like he's actually aware of the situation that he's putting himself in, and everything in this episode has just kind of proven it to me, but this moment shows it fully.
คินไม่ทำแบบนั้นอะมึงโดนตระกูลรองยิงทิ้งไปแล้ว ไปทำกับลูกเขาขนาดนั้นอะถ้าคุณคินเขาจะฆ่ามึงจริงๆอะเขาไม่ยิงมึงทิ้งตรงนั้นง่ายกว่า
Yeah. And I mean, we know that he is capable of doing that. He did it in the first episode.
แต่ก่อนคุณคินเขาเป็นคนใจดีนะเว้ย รักลูกน้องทำไมวะ ช่างแม่งเหอะ
Thank you. I was hoping we might learn about that from Ken when he's ready to tell Porsche about it, like in a moment of vulnerability. So I would prefer not to learn it from an outside source.
เป็นว่าวันเนี้ยเขาช่วยชีวิตมึงไว้อย่าลืมไปขอบคุณเขาละรอบนี้กูไม่ทำบ้านมึงไฟไหม้แล้วนะเว้ยถ้ามึงไม่กล้ากินกูร้องให้ก็ได้นะ
Porsche just can't handle it like a normal person. He first has to like make sure that Ken knows he hasn't like won over him.
ตัวปลอมหรือเปล่าวะ กูก็สงสัยเหมือนกันว่ามึงตัวปลอมปะวะถ้ามึงตัวจริงคงปล่อยให้กูโดนยิงตายห่าไปแล้ว กูแค่ไม่ชอบที่หน้าบ้านนั้นเหมือนกัน
Nah, I think he's probably still, like, by mafia standards, he's still a pretty nice guy, and his dad also seems like as much of a peacekeeper as that environment allows. So, is it really bad?
มึงนี่แม่งชงเป็นแต่เล่าจริง กูว่ากูกะสูบไม่ผิดนะเว้ย ไม่เป็นไร ชงบ่อยๆเดี๋ยวก็เก่งเอง
You have to admit, like, they're way more chill with each other than you'd expect after everything that happened.
มึงไปทำไอ้มะเก๊าหัวแตกมาเหรอ คือผมไม่ได้ตั้งใจครับ ดี กูชอบ กูชอบมาก กูว่าเป็นคนที่แบบ ว้าว
Again with the contrast between the two brothers, but also the fact that Porsche is just sitting there like quietly being amused by the situation, but not really feeling like it's proper to show it.
กูขอไอ้พอนะ มึงเอาไอ้พิษก็ได้ ถึงไอ้พอมันทำงานไม่ดี แต่ป้าก็เลือกมันมาให้กู แล้วกูก็ไม่ชอบขัดคำสั่งป้าได้ดิวะ มึงพูดอะไรนะ
Porsche does not look happy about this.
มาเลย อยู่กับกูอ่ะสนุกแน่นอน เชื่อกู
Oh no. I feel like it's gonna be 2 minutes and then Porsche is gonna be begging Ken to take him back as his bodyguard.
เฮียให้ท้ายพวกบริการดมากเกินไปหรือเปล่า
บางทีคนเราเนี่ยนะก็ต้องการโอกาสครั้ง
แล้วเฮียให้โอกาสแบบนี้กับทุกคนเปล่าล่ะ
I feel like he might be better because he didn't get the second chance he wanted.
แกคอยจับตามองบริการดคนใหม่ที่ชื่อพอร์ชแล้วมารายงานฉัน
I wonder why he cares so much.
ครับป้า
Okay, so that was my reaction to episode 2 of KinnPorsche, and what a frustrating episode that was. I lived for it, but I'm so keen to see some growth from Porsche's side where he starts taking this seriously. So I do think this episode was kind of needed because with his personality, it does make sense. I just had kind of assumed he would be a little bit more serious about it because he has a reason to be. Like, he wants the money that they're offering him to help his uncle, but I'm wondering if that's just not enough of an incentive at this point because his uncle betrayed him and maybe that's why he's being extra careless about things. I do like the fact that there's like begrudging camaraderie building between him and Ken, but I'm wondering how him not kind of being shoved over to the older brother's side is gonna affect that and how long that's gonna last. But yeah, I feel like it's been really interesting so far. I kind of, again, live for the contrast between the two brothers, and I'm really keen to also meet the younger brother at some point because I'm assuming he's also going to be quite different from both of them. So yeah, just a lot of intrigue. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was, yeah, again, fantastic. Lived up to a lot of expectations, and I'm keen to see the next one. So yeah, Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys again next time. ZHENG!